Start things off, how did it feel playing in front of your hometown?
It was cool. I saw a couple people in the stands that I knew. It's just an unbelievable feeling to be able to do this. I just loved it, and I didn't take anything for granted for that.
What was it like hearing that cheer when you got introduced in the lineup?
It was cool. I know it wasn't like all the people there, but it was still loud, so that just shows how much they support us. And it was like crazy because I was here last year watching them, Andrew and Noah. I told them on the bench, like I was here last year watching y'all do this, and now I'm about to be called up, and it was just a crazy moment for me.
I know it's just an
What was the message from the coaches afterwards? How did they think you guys did?
They said we got a lot of work to do, which was obvious. We played hard, but we just got a lot of work to do. We're gonna learn from it, and we're gonna grow from it.
I know it's just an exhibition, but how long have you dreamed of that moment?
Probably say since I was 7 years old, coming watching games and stuff. Ever since then, that's when I wanted to do this. I came to a couple games when I was younger, and ever since then I've been dreaming of doing it, and it finally happened, so it was cool.
At one point, there were 4 freshmen in black shirt on the floor. It was all new guys. How do you feel like that kind of gelled? Or, you didn't have anybody out there that had been a part of this team before. How do you feel like y'all did? And just overall, how do you feel like the freshmen did?
I didn't even know we had that lineup, to be honest. All of our freshmen, I feel like we played like we've been there before. We didn't look as bad as like freshmen are supposed to look, I guess. And we just gel because of practice. We switch up the lineups every day in practice, so we look at different lineups. We play with different people every day. Well, each other, but different rotations every day. So it wasn't really nothing new.
How has the team chemistry kind of changed? From this first scrimmage to now, how has it kind of developed?
Honestly, I feel like it's been the same. We started off with a great chemistry, and we're just building on it. I feel like it's the same from the scrimmage to now. We're still running over, picking people up when they fall, celebrating on the bench, and just happy for one another. And I feel like that'll help us out in the long run.
Yeah, I think Scotty sprinted at one point to help Payne up. Is that kind of just an everyday thing now?
We do it in practice. Funny story. Dante fell in practice like a couple weeks ago, and I didn't know about the rule, but I guess the rule was no sprinting after a big man, and I sprinted to help him up, and I slipped in his sweat, and I went falling to it. It was a funny moment.
Why can't you sprint after a big man?
Because all of the sweat that they had. I didn't know. I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just thinking about going and running and helping him up, and it was a whole bunch of sweat, and I fell, slid, and everybody was laughing.
That's nasty.
How impressive was Payne out there today?
He played great. I've seen a lot of it in practice, so it wasn't like nothing new to me. I know his potential. We talk about it all the time. I've been watching him play since 8th grade. I know what he can do, and he just went out and did that.
I don't have a box score in front of me, but y'all took a lot from 3 tonight. Is that just exhibition, wanting to see what you got, or is that kind of the identity y'all want to have?
That we took a lot from threes tonight? That's just how we play. I feel like our team is a shooting team. We got a lot of shooters. Our big men shooting threes, and we have a lot of guards that can shoot threes. So I feel like that's just our style of play. We didn't really change nothing. It wasn't because of the exhibition. That's how we're hoping to play the whole season and make a lot of them.
Coach White said there were things that y'all needed to work on, and they were clear to you as well. What are some of those things?
Every day he preached about running out and don't let nobody get wide open threes. We got to make people dribble, and that was some things we didn't do tonight. We didn't rebound as well. Just little stuff like that.
Do you have blue in your hair?
Yes, ma'am.
No. Did you do that for the season?
It's just something I just wanted to do. Just do different stuff.
It works.
You had a little trouble from 3 early on. It seemed like the floaters kind of sparked you. Has that always kind of been part of your game?
That's always something my dad taught me. He was like, if the 3 not falling, go get a layup, a floater, mid-range, free throw, anything to see the ball go in. After that, you'll be straight. And that's what I was thinking the whole time. And Coach White was telling me, don't worry about the shot, shoot every time you shoot, we think it's going in. So I just had a lot of confidence in my next couple of shots, and it started falling.